Hey everybody! Welcome to another episode of Who's That Anime with your host Steve and Colin. Today we're back. We're talking about Excel in our usual way of describing an episode and then rating it, because that's what y'all like to hear.
I mean,
Right?
There's not a lot of description in these episodes, let's be honest.
What are you on about? There's so much that goes on in these episodes that's unbelievable.
There's some stuff happening here.
They are running out of ideas.
Wow, these next two episodes are, oh my god, I don't know what to do episodes.
100%. They're like, oh, we've got another 10 episodes to go.
So, cast your minds back to episode 14 with the introduction of new character Ropon Matsu, a bomb disposal robot who was joining that group of agents. But then she blew up and then came back as a smaller, cuter version.
Yes.
Well, this episode's about that smaller, cuter version and how, oh, you don't like her? Well, we'll bring back the other one. There was like another one ready to go.
It's kind of it. But what episode is this?
Oh, this is episode 15. More Prop Memorial.
Yeah. So, starts as always as them looking for permission from the creator. I can't remember exactly what it was.
This was them saying,
back.
please, can we just have this character back? And he went, stamp.
Yeah. So, I think it starts off with like Iwata essentially sleeping next to Wannabe. Is in the room saying grace to the death of Robotsu. It's like, how could you sleep?
Well, he's very upset with him for making weird noises next to him while he's trying to rest.
Yeah. And then Excel got praised by Ella Papluzo.
Yeah, well...
semi-praised.
Well, she doesn't get sent to the dungeon. She doesn't get put down the hole today.
Oh yeah, no, because he pulls like another one out.
Yep.
And it's like, oh no, wait, I'm not falling. What?
Yeah. She's like jumps up and her legs are kicking all over the place, trying to avoid like falling down. She's like, nope, I'm not falling.
That's the psychological. She's just like this. That rope means me fall.
Oh, like Wile E. Coyote.
Yeah, or I want to say Pablo's dog, but it's not Pablo's dog.
Pavlov,
yeah. Pablo's.
Pedro's dog for this
Pedro's
show.
dog. Yeah. Anyway, so yes, they don't fall, but they get a big massive robot that they got to escort to the location.
They do. And it's fucking huge.
Yeah, it is. When they're going down the street, it's obviously attracted a lot of attention. They're like, oh, it's attracted a lot of attention. And then it's like, oh, let's think about this. And Excel's thinking, and this kid falls in front of it. And
this is a great sight gag.
Oh no, no kids, because they're not looking at the kid. You just see the kid falls, and then it's like Excel thinking,
Close
what
up
can I
her
do?
face.
Yeah,
Yep.
what can I do? What can I do? And then they're all screaming, watch out, that thing's going to run over the kid. Ah! And then it zooms out after it goes, I know what to do, and it zooms out, and then you see the tire tracks go round the kid, and then two feet marks on top of the kid as they just walk over his back. And then the big idea is to dress it up as a big giant panda.
Yes.
And then that's caused more commotion. It's like, oh look, it's big giant panda.
Less conspicuous. Oh no, God, it's the opposite.
Yeah.
Yeah, not clever.
So then they were like, oh quick, we better hurry this thing up. And so for whatever reason, Haya is on the front.
Oh, she's dying again.
Oh, no. Oh yeah, no, she goes in the front because I don't know when Excel does pushes.
She's
like,
motion sick.
Don't die on me, Haya. Motion sickness, and then they get to the destination, and she's dead. So Excel carries her away.
She just picks her up and runs away with her, leaving the robot there.
Yeah.
Which of course means that we get the phone call to the big twirly mustache boss saying like, "Hey, We should. Wait,
Well,
is this
well, no,
is it this episode with the ring a rosies of tiny children in their underwear, or is that the next one?
that's the next one.
Okay,
Yeah, yeah.
forget I said anything.
um, yeah, it's the next one. So basically, little Rob Botsu is introduced into this one, and Iwata's like, you're a mockery," type thing. He's like really upset, as
Yep,
he should be, because his love
that's
has,
so deep.
has died, and they were like, "But she's just a robot." It's like,
And you knew for a day.
yeah, yeah. They've spent no money on animation in this one.
Not really. No, it's
No,
mostly just stills and camera
and
pans
and just like little shots, because like there's a bit where they're all doing the panda thing, and it starts like throwing them everyone about the big robot, and
that's
it's just
actually
like
my
this,
favorite bit.
and they're just stills of like all the characters that kind of just like appeared in the corner. Oh, look, a panda! Like just literally stills, and then they get thrown in the air. The same
Yeah,
exact
it's the
same.
kid that hugs the back of it, and it just goes and
Yeah.
lobs him into the air.
I think Hyatt goes, "Oh, that's not very good."
Team Rocket blasting off again.
Yeah. So anyway, they introduce it, and Iwata's like upset, and then she's been really annoying because she's just like a really annoying, hyper happy kid.
Oh, she's a lot.
Yeah, yeah. And I got a new dress, cool, and it's all shiny, and it's like that's cool. And then, big sister, will you like stop him bullying me? It's like, I can't deal with people.
No.
And then she goes, wait, it's here. And then she just runs out, and they're like, oh, she went to the bathroom?
I guess she went to the bathroom, yeah.
Yeah. Don't know. But no, she detected the robot. Then
Yep.
phoned Mustache Man going,
Yep.
it's here. We got to do something. Okay. And Mustache Man's met up with the crazy scientist, and that's in the weird limousine car.
That's right, yeah.
Pedaled by the kid.
Oh my god, that's right. It's the what is this guy's deal?
Well, it's covered in the movie. It's like that's his thing.
Well, so actually, there's a very good part in this where it identifies where he's like, why didn't you just bring her back exactly the same if you could? And he's like, well, I have my preferences, and the window just darkens and everything gets really creepy for a second, and then we
Yeah.
go back to normal.
Yeah, yeah, yes, it does. Oh, Jesus, yeah. So anyway, so they did that, and he's like, okay, I'll get it to you by noon, and he's like, so quick. It's like,
It goes mustache.
yeah, leaves him there, and then they're doing the whole introduction thing, and gets the call, and they can do the thing, and then she goes up, and she's like fighting this robot, and just getting like flung into the building and
Yep.
thing, and then the crowd's still around her when she's doing this, and then
Yep.
and then the other lot appear, and she's just, get back, it's a bomb, and then the crowd goes, bomb, and then they just like side part. It's like literally no animation. It's just like they're drawing like a whole bunch of like crowd in like one kind of like continuous image, and it's just like slide off
Yep.
like Ivor the Engine
Yeah.
kind of deal.
I was gonna say like Charge Man Ken.
Oh yeah, but yeah, Ivor the Engine.
Classics.
This way is so anyway, she's fighting away, and then she's getting beaten up, and then the bell rings noon, and then suddenly swoosh comes from the thing and cuts off the arm of
Yep.
the robot, because it's already ripped the arm off of the kid.
It's a very elfin lied arm ripped off the child robot thing. It's weird.
Yeah. um and so the original's back, and
Yep.
I want, oh, she's back, and then she has like
She's-
some weird
she's-
flashback.
Yes, yes, he does.
And then the best bit about this is the kind of like the end of it. It's like, oh, she's winning, and she's like, shuts up the robot,
Yeah.
and then does the detonation, and then goes, cuts the red wire in the back, and then the kid one goes, "Oh, big sister, that's awesome," and then the screen just fills with white. And that's and then again.
Yeah, their heads roll into screen.
Yeah, a tumbleweed.
Jesus Christ.
And then we cut back to Excel and Hyatt, who's like, "Oh, morning, sir."
Yeah. See, yeah, she's in the hospital, waking up.
Yeah. But Excel goes, "I have learned quite a lot about medicine, which I didn't really want to learn
Yeah,
quite a lot of
I didn't need
medicine."
to or want to know about this, but I now know it.
Yeah, now I know it. And that's basically the end of that episode.
Man, there's a couple of good gags in this one.
Yeah, that's all.
Yeah, how do you rate this one, Colin?
Well, actually, before we finish that,
Mhm.
sure, does it not cut to like the end with like the directors going, "No more," or was that the next one? We've done it, we failed again. No, we can't do. Or they have like a wee song in there.
Oh,
thing.
that's the next one, where they sing the "We Failed" song.
Yeah, is it?
Is it the next one?
Is this not the one? Because they might have
We should
also.
we should mention it now in case it's not. But yeah, all the people at the start of the episode who were like, "We need to bring back this character now." They're all still there talking about how they can make things better, but then they all sing a little song about how they failed.
Yeah, and it's they basically purchased they made like a bunch of merchandise of that character.
That's what it was. Yes, they're all being produced in China right now.
Yeah,
Thousands of them immediately.
Line the Great Wall of China,
Yeah.
and and now at the end it's like they're just in a warehouse full of these boxes and they're just not shipping.
It's wild.
Yeah.
Wild.
Anyway, how to rate it? I'm going to say 5.
I agree. I think the guy. There's a couple of really good sight gags, like the bit where the kid is about to get run over, and then actually the robot. You see the tracks go around him, but her footprints are in the back of him. It's just really, really funny to me.
Yeah.
And yeah, like the Roppan Matsu, it's like, oh, well done, and then the screen just filling up with light and exploding is pretty great as well. I also like that when she arrives, she like smashes into the ground and goes, "I will disarm the bomb."
Oh yeah, that's right. Was Iwata's like, "I'm going to catch you," type thing, and then she was like,
it's like, oh yeah, you weigh a ton.
5 foot through the ground.
Yeah, I will disarm the bomb.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was pretty good. I like that they subverted expectation with XL not being sent down into the trapdoor today was good as well.
Yeah. Well, the little kid, the driver, crashes into the mustache like.
Oh, holy shit!
Because she doesn't like a pedal car. And then it's when he comes out of the car at that point. I think Wannabe or the wifey basically says, "Oh, now I understand why it's this."
Is this the one where the cosmos, the macrocosm, rescues Pedro from underneath the water?
Yes, he does that too, and she gives the air.
Yes, just worth noting. Don't you need that oxygen? I don't know, but you need it.
Yeah.
And that's basically it. She rescues him from being underwater.
Yeah.
Do we see Nabashun in this one?
Yeah, he's a director.
That's right.
That's the only place we see him. Yeah. But he's in the next one.
Yeah, I was going to say, speaking of, that's a great segue to episode 16, Take Back Love. Man, this is...
I don't even know how this one's going to be as such.
Well, the thing about this one, and it's worth noting, is that it gets about 15 minutes into it, And Nabishin says, "Man, if we don't find a plot soon," you're like, "Holy crap!"
Yeah.
Been watching 15 minutes of this absolute dreck. And he's like, "We need to find a plot fast." And you're like, "Okay, I'm glad you at least knew that."
Yeah, yeah. He so once again, Excel's getting praise by uh
Il Palazzo.
El Palazzo, yeah.
She does end up in the thing though this time.
Yeah, is it because she goes, oh, any emotional response, or is that, did she get into it? Any emotional response, please, because she just feels like she's getting ignored by him now. So he just, like, drops him, that's good. No,
Yeah.
that was the last episode.
Was that the last one?
She does fall in the pit in the last one because she was ignored, and it's like, I'm happy to be, you know, anything would have been good. And she drops
Oh,
into the
okay.
pit.
But in this one, because when she drops down, Hyatt like kneels down and looks into it, goes, "Wow, that's a lot further than it used to be." And he's like, "Yes, I paid some people to do more."
I got some part timers.
And it's the Pewchews in the bottom going, "We like to dig."
Yeah, yeah. Just digging down. Which weirdly never became more a thing from episode 2.
No,
Anyway,
no. Why would it?
so that ends, and then they are in some weird get up, and they're getting driven by Nabashin
Yep.
with a package. And
Yep.
it's like, release the package! And he just like presses a button in the steering wheel, and the package just flies in the air. And the next level, oh no, the package! I'll catch it! And squished.
Yep.
And then the box opens, and it's these two containers with Robomatsus in it.
Ropon Matsu 1 and Ropon Matsu 2.
Yeah, yeah. Maybe this was the one. It
With
started
what?
with the intro where they made the dolls.
Maybe. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's like it all bleeds together because these two episodes are born out of I really want to reuse these characters that we keep killing for some reason. And like
Yeah.
if there's one thing that no one will ever like if the one thing people will never say about this show is that it's not self-aware.
No, no,
It is
not.
it is so aware
Yeah, yeah.
of
So-
everything that it's doing.
Yeah. So when by the time they kind of do the thing and he's that machine's drove away. And then the two robots, so XL, they get imprinted on, essentially.
Yeah, there's like a programming error or something that makes them fall in love with them.
Yeah. No, I think it's not I think it's intentional.
It says on the wiki page it's a programming error.
Oh, is it? Oh.
A fatal programming error by Gojo.
I don't remember saying that.
I know, it says
a
it,
thing.
it says it in the thing, and I'm inclined to like because I can't remember because this episode just
So this one is they get the robots and imprint. Hyatt and the other one kind of fall in love, and Excel gets the annoying small one.
yeah.
Who doesn't like him, but like she likes her, and
Yep. She never calls her by her name.
No. At the end, she does.
She does. Yeah, at the end, that's important.
Yeah, yeah, that's quality. So basically, they're like, okay, and they went into their flat apartment, and so they go into the flat apartment and start talking
Yeah.
about things, and Hyatt and the older one kind of like on top of the table holding hands.
Yeah, they're playing patty cake and then
Yeah.
playing it. Yeah, this is like they get to because there's a phone call by the mustache man to the scientist, and he's like, "Hey, where are they? You're normally so fucking punctual about this stuff." And he's like, "Oh, they were delivered 3 hours and 5 minutes ago
Yeah,
to their new locations, which is the apartments with Hyatt and Excel."
Yeah.
But the fucking guy, he's like on his knees with his hands over his face, surrounded by children in their underwear.
Oh well, they're in
No.
the kind of gym uniform.
Ah, Nah. I'm not having that. This is messed
That's
up. Like
that's the same uniform for
they're
in a lot of
basically
anime.
just pants,
Yeah.
and they're going around in circles, and then eventually a pew tree reveals itself and goes, haha, and he goes, there we are, and he pulls out a rocket launcher and just smokes it.
Uh, I think it's a random game where he's ready to turn around and says it's Me-chan because he says Me-chan, and then it's
Yep.
like, no, you failed, and so you just blast it with the rocket launcher.
It's just holy shit, man. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, and this is where he's talking about the fucking impairment of well and stuff. So anyway, so they're impaired onto Hyatt and Excel.
Yep.
Excel really dislikes the small one. And then they start go, oh, who's that? That's Menchi. That's our emergency food. I will cook it. And it's like, no,
No.
don't need to cook it right now.
But
For
we'll,
emergency situations.
but when we do, we'll let you know.
Yeah. And Menchi's just slowly getting terrorized. Again. And then so they then go, oh, we don't actually have food, but we need, and we have no money. So it's like, all right, we'll get you some food. And they go to the park and they have like a four course gourmet food there.
Yep.
It's like, why are we out here? Oh, Hyatt looks under the weather, so I thought fresh air would be good for her.
Yeah. It would be better for her to not
Yeah.
die.
Yeah. And then they've also got a TV, which
Yep.
is getting powered by the small one. It's got the baseball game, and they're saying, "Oh, the onions are losing again. Hide."
It's plugged into the small one and it's making me uncomfortable.
Yeah, yeah.
She's running about like a mad person.
Yeah. And then so the older one's like, "This will make Hyatt happy." So, hang on, I'll sort that out for you. And she runs away. And then I think the young one hears Excel saying, "Oh, rent's due tomorrow. We don't have any money to pay for it." And then she then appears with like a whole bag of money.
Money.
Yeah. And she's like, "Where do you get this?" And then it's like, "We interrupt the sports game." Because of the bank's been robbed. Oh, on the Switch store, and it's got like the two of the robots on the CCTV and going, "Hey!" And she's like, "Oh, they got a good picture of us." And I'm like,
God.
"Shut up!" And then the police surround them. And then she blows up the police cars because she shoots the rocket through her knee.
She does.
And then they run away, and she eyes beams them, and they're now in a building that's sort of is demolished. It's got all the broken glass.
Yes.
Some shit happens between her and Excel.
Yep.
R-rated, but not shown.
Yeah.
And Hyatt dies, and the older one appears, and then suddenly gives life back to Hyatt with robot thing. And they're like, "How's that even work?"
Nobody knows how any of this works, Colin. It just happens.
Yeah. But that's what they make that comment.
Yep.
Even Excel makes comment about
I know.
the episode 16. This is what's happening. Oh, here's the script. Type thing.
There's the bit where it's the flashback, and it's like, oh, but that didn't happen.
Yeah. that was the flashback between the two, because the other one was like, "I know what to do," and she goes out because the police have brought in like a SAM launcher,
Yeah.
essentially a big rocket missile,
Like rocket launcher type thing, yeah.
because a big missile comes through the roof like
Yep.
that, and it's like, holy shit, this is getting dangerous. All right, I've run out of ammo, but I know what to do. Also, by the way, I'm a robot. And Excel's like, "You're a robot?" It's like, "Yeah, well,
How can
do
she
you
not
know how many people you know will shoot a rocket from their knee and have laser eyes?"
Powered
It's
and
like-
attached to a television,
Yeah.
and
And it's like, "Oh, good point." Anyway, she goes out and she's overloading herself on top of the SAM missile, and then she's got Menchi attached to her back. I'm doing all the motions. And then Excel runs out and goes, Robomatsu! And she says, oh, you finally said my name for the first time. Give me back my emergency food supply.
I
Bloody
can't
heck,
believe
you're so mean.
I can't believe that's going to be the last thing I hear.
Yeah. Menchi flies out.
Yep, Menchi survives.
Yeah, and somehow that's it. The cops are just like, yeah, that's cool. These
Yeah,
things are dead now.
we've dealt with the problem.
We're dealt with the problem. Because they're back in their flat with no implications of being held
Yeah,
accountable. And still wondering how they're going to pay their rent. Because obviously the money's gone.
I think
Um,
this is the one where they have the little sing song at the end
yeah, I think it is.
because they've killed those characters that they've made a million different things about.
Yeah, yeah. If we can't jump back to the bit that you mentioned right at the start for this one, where Namashine is like, "Oh, we need to go and find a plot," and he's dragging along the tunnel, and then he kind of looks up the way and sees that Pedro and Miss Universe is
Yep.
flying. It's like, where are we going? Oh, we're going back to your home country, and we're going to get revenge on your wife, your cheating wife, and your friend Gomez, and your son. And he's like, wow, that escalated quick. Oh, also he's in a pudding for whatever
Yeah.
reason.
Yeah, he is. He's in a giant flan type thing.
Yeah, yeah.
Very
And
unusual.
then Namashine's like, right, let's do it. Let's go flight attendant. And he presses the button, and his car gets wings and like jet
That's right.
boosters, and then it rockets off a cliff and then explodes.
What a
Because it's
guy.
like, I just wanted to fly.
What a guy.
Yeah. Uh, that's
Fuck.
basically everything that's happened in that
Yeah.
episode.
How do you even begin to rate this one, Colin?
I think it is more anime power than the last one. I think they did a lot more animation cells in this
More
one.
animation. I don't know if it's a better episode though.
That's questionable.
Yeah.
The whole bed scene with the cigarette and stuff was like that's never happened.
Oh god.
I was like, what? And the questionable doctor. Hopefully,
Oh, yeah, that guy's messed up.
yeah, yeah. But yeah, like I say, those apparently is some weird gym costume they used to have over there.
Oh, I don't like it.
Or at least it seems to be from the amount of references in the other anime as well.
Yeah,
Anyway,
yeah.
uh, I don't know. It was enjoyable to me in the sense that it was just like, all right, it was just batshit crazy. I gotta be honest with you, I don't think I've ever actually watched all of this. And if I have, I
Oh,
managed to
you've blanketed a lot of stuff out of your mind.
blanket it all out of my mind because it was just too much to take in.
Yeah, I kind of getting that feeling about it.
Yeah, I mean, if I did watch it, it was 20 years ago. Yeah.
Okay.
Uh, 5.
Okay, I'm gonna go with a 4 in this one. I don't think it's as good as the previous episode, and that is saying something.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
yeah, not as many good sight gags in this one.
No, this is just batshit insane.
It is batshit insane.
But
Well,
the bag that the little one had when she brings all the money kind of reminded me of the grandpa from Rama one half.
oh, okay.
Yeah.
God, that's taking me back.
Well, it was full of panties.
Yeah.
We should watch
An-
that this year.
Anime is weird.
Yeah, older stuff is.
Yeah, definitely a bit more off kilter. On a good note though, I think Trigun Stampede season 2 is well underway. So
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah. Oh, Rama one half did it again.
yeah. You said that. I think we talked about this before. Is that they've
Yeah,
kind of redone parts of it?
I don't know. It's looks like they're redoing it all, but I don't know.
Oh God. We'll see.
It's on
Well,
Netflix.
I might give it a look. I need to finish off summer rendering, or whatever it's called.
All right.
And then I'm watching some non-anime television at the moment. I'm watching Paradise on Disney Plus as well. So
Oh, I was thinking of Murder in Paradise.
no, just Paradise. It's pretty interesting.
Okay, cool.
It's worth a shout if if folk are interested. But we have finished up. We are going to be back next time to talk about more Excel Saga. But obviously, you've been listening to Who's That Anime, an anime podcast where you can find us anywhere podcasts can be found. Our home is at anchor.fm/Who's That Anime. If you want to support us in any way, you can leave us a review, tell a friend about the show, or if you want to financially support us, you could pick up on the Patreon. That's patreon.com/Who's That Anime, where you can get early episode releases. Maybe not right now. We're a little bit behind, so if you don't want to, totally understand that. But hey, it's been busy. But other than that, we have a Facebook page. That's facebook.com/Who's That Anime. We post the latest episode releases and sometimes the occasional anime meme in there. We have a Discord channel. You can find that as a link in the show notes. And Colin painstakingly puts together the video versions of these on youtube.com. You can find us at youtube.com/@Who's That Anime, where we got all the video versions of the Who's That Anime podcast episodes. But you can also find all of our audio podcasts on there too. And the RSS feeds for our podcasts for Who's That Anime and 5 Minute Fusion are both found there too. So, yeah. And that's us.
Yeah, that's it. All done. All ready for the next one. 17 and 18. Let's see where it goes.
Yeah. Hopefully somewhere.
Oh.
Yeah, I was gonna say I might be a mite disappointed if we make zero movement in 26 episodes, but I feel that I might be ending up there. So
yeah. It's this might sum it up.
This is it. Well,
Woo.
ooh,
Oh bother. Anyway,
oh man.
we'll see you next time. Same anime place, same anime time, same anime.
Bye,
Fun
folks.
times. Bye.
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 Oh my god.